Hello, my name is Christopher Robles, and I want to be discussing how POS systems affect business communications in the workplace. First, I'm going to be starting off by debriefing you guys on what POS stands for. It stands for point of sale. Point of sale systems are being integrated and incorporated into numerous businesses at an increasing rate year after year. Businesses are just trying to keep up with current innovation, just constant innovation going on every year. And in order to have a successful business, businesses need to keep up with the current innovation and current technology. And there are various types of POS systems, depending on if you're in the retail industry or in the restaurant industry. There's different types of systems that correlate to the industry you're in to choose from. And I'm going to discuss what business communications really is in the workplace. In the workplace, it's an interaction exchange between people, things, and what's going on in the business, all coming together to achieve the same goal, which is creating an ongoing process. So everyone is always on the same page and everyone knows what's what. And the POS system allows businesses to complete that task. There are various ways that the POS system will affect the business communications in the workplace, such as physical communications, logistics, inventory, communicating with manufacturers, and most importantly, customer satisfaction. So the first topic we're going to be talking about is physical communication. As Walther, and one of the authors that I referenced, he heavily emphasized team synergy. Synergy is working together, not being by yourself. A team is stronger than a whole, a whole is stronger than one individual. And the POS system allows employees to be on the same page and work together. When you input something in a POS system, it allows everyone else to access it. It's like a public system within your business. And for example, one author, Moon, he stated that in restaurants it makes customers extremely happy because with a new POS system, servers are now able to take orders from their phone or iPad or tablet right in front of you, and as soon as they input the order, it goes straight back to the kitchen, and it's more efficient, it's quicker, it gets the orders right, because sometimes servers don't have the best penmanship and the cooks are not able to read what they write. And having a quicker service, more accurate orders results in happier customers and repeat customers, which is what businesses ultimately want. They want return customers so that they can profit more from them. And next is the logistical aspect of it. POS systems are able to hold an ongoing amount of information. It gives you the revenue, the breaking point, the sales, where the money goes, and every little aspect of it. And as McCarthy emphasized, another different author, he says that you can keep track of multiple businesses from just one POS system. If you have different locations for different businesses, you can keep track of all of them within one POS system. They all correlate into one. And Tricon Global expressed that even like all the Pizza Huts, it increased their productivity by having a POS system, from going from the cash box to the POS system. And also it helps businesses inventory. For example, there are a lot of errors that occur when businesses are counting their inventory. They do it by hand, on paper, and gets lost documentation, and sometimes you miscount. With a POS system, every time someone buys something, say at a store, it will document what is bought and how many, and it'll put it into the main inventory in the system. So it's always going to be accurate, it's always going to be current, and it's very efficient and effective. And just being able to communicate the inventory correctly within the POS system is a huge advantage for businesses, because you always want to keep track of how many things you have and when you're running low and whatnot. And that goes into the next subject, communicating to manufacturers. With the new POS systems, you can set a certain range, a certain level. As soon as you reach that level, say a quantity of 10, if I have 11 right now and I sell one, as soon as it's scanned, when it goes down to 10, it'll automatically process an order to the manufacturer, so that there's always an ongoing shipment of supplies. You don't have too little. You don't run out of your a product, and that's the worst thing that you can happen. And next is consumer satisfaction. That is what you ultimately want. You want your customers to be happy. You want them to come back. You want to have ease with them. You want to communicate with them so that they will come back to you and they will give you their business. And it's very important. Chandon important and emphasized that the POS system is not only vital to businesses, it's also very important to consumers. It is just as important to consumers as it is to businesses. Like I explained earlier in the restaurant example, consumers are very happy with the POS systems because it's more quickly, efficient, and they get what they want. And the customer is always right, like they always say, and you want to give them what they want. And a brief overview. So the POS system helps business communications in the workplace in various different departments, and they all correlate into one and just running a successful business. And it's just current innovation, always current innovation, and businesses need to keep up with that in order to have a successful business.